You know, I find it absolutely hilarious that even on Black History Month, you still got white people out here that have the fucking caucasity to be out here still quoting Dr. Martin Luther King's quotes as a means to push a narrative to tell us what he would have thought about black people today.
MLK was a man of peace who didn't see color. He would have wanted everybody to be treated equally. If he were still alive today, he'd be ashamed.
You fucking right, he'd be ashamed if he was still alive today, and it wouldn't be of black people, it would be of white people. You fucking alcohol wipes can't quote shit from Dr. King other than that one part from the I Have a Dream speech, which y'all always use out of context, and even then, y'all always leave out the part where MLK said himself that his dream became a nightmare. Facts over feelings, right? Cool. Don't take my word for it. I'm gonna let Dr. King speak for himself.
A lot of Negroes, who have somehow sailed or floated out of the backwaters or the muddy waters, and they've kind of been able to ease out into the fresh-flowing waters of the mainstream, have forgotten the stench of the backwaters. Racial injustice is still the black man's burden and the white man's shame. At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest, which meant that it was willing to undergird its white peasants from Europe with an economic floor. But not only did they give the land, they built land-grant colleges with government money to teach them how to farm. Not only that, they provided county agents to further their expertise in farming. Not only that, they provided low interest rates in order that they could mechanize their farms. Not only that, today many of these people are receiving millions of dollars in federal subsidies not to farm, and they are the very people telling the black man that he ought to lift himself by his own bootstraps.
So not only did Dr. King know that y'all were full of shit, he also knew that there would always be some Stevens out here that'll be out here tap dancing for y'all validation and completely forget about where they came from. And he believed in reparations too. I'll be damned. As I've said before, stop misquoting Dr. King because he gonna come back from the grave every single time to remind you that you are full of shit and that fucking Constitution ain't even worth the paper it's printed on. If he was still alive, he would have said we should have listened to Malcolm. We coming to get our check by any means necessary. You fucking bleach babies.